At the Warhammer World Open Day, we got started some new models for Slaanesh and Khorne, and Battletomes to go alongside them. Let's go check them out. So hello, I'm David, this is Hobby Jackal. And as covered in my What's Next for Warcry and Who's Next for Warcry, we knew the next couple of Battletomes were very likely to be the Blades of Khorne and the Hedonites of Slaanesh. And we're not disappointed, and they are solving 3 rumour engines between them. Let's go check out the Lord of Hubris for Slaanesh first. So although the Dark Prince Slaanesh remains incarcerated in the twilight non-realm of Ulgish, an arrogant new hero has deigned to join the quest to free him, or her, strutting into battle and daring anyone who thinks they're skilled enough to take him on in single combat. The Lord of Hubris is a smug, sneering showboat, so cocksure and confident he wears scant armour, ruthlessly taunts his opponents, and sports eye-catching accessories to make sure he's always the centre of attention. And you can see here from this first image that he solves 2 rumour engines going sort of way back to April and June 2022. And you can find out what I predicted those were going to be in my salty Warcry prediction video from way back when I was a YouTube newbie. These masters of duelists make a flamboyant beeline for the enemy's finest, aiming to goad them into personal combat with their arms spread, head cocked, and a knowing sneer on their faces. But doom awaits those foolish enough to challenge the favoured of Slaanesh. And this is represented in the rules and the way he plays, as we will see in a moment. Now, the model has some absolutely fantastic details across it, from his pose, which is brilliantly realised, I mean, seriously. And his headpiece, I mean, it's impractical, but yeah, good on him for sporting his own style there. And as we see across the Slaanesh range, fantastic shield. The Lord of Hubris is so confident of his skills that he'll even let foes make the first attack, granting an enemy unit the chance to strike first in the combat phase. As a result, enemies will focus solely on this swaggering swashbuckler whose 4+ ward will deflect any incoming onslaught. And we're presented with a new battle tome for the Hedonites of Slaanesh, and we're told we'll find the rules for this preening lord in there. As we've seen with previous releases, alongside this you'll be getting a new Vanguard box. So Vanguard Hedonites of Slaanesh provides you with all the tools you need to whittle away at the bonds that bind the god of excess. You're getting a spellcasting Shard Speaker of Slaanesh, 3 Realmgore Fiendbloods, 10 Blissbarb Archers, and 5 Slickblade Seekers, who can be alternatively built as Blissbarb Seekers. Moving over to the bloodier side of the reveals for Age of Sigmar, we're getting sight of the Realmgore Ritualist, who is definitely absolutely not a wizard for Khorne and empowers the Khornate faithful by showering them in the blood of the land. We're told the era of the beast has induced savagery across the mortal realms as the primal energy of Gur suffuses the fragile minds of mortals. This outbreak of barbarism has pleased Khorne greatly, and his blood-mad worshippers have conducted vile new rituals to channel this rage into power. The Realmgore Ritualists, who are definitely not wizards of Khorne, conduct these sacred blood rites of Khorne, spilling oceans of ichor as they slit the throats of countless prisoners and etch vile markings into the earth to glorify their ravenous god. And as we can see right here, this solves a rumour engine that we got just last week, and I posted it to my channel suggesting it was probably going to be Khorne. This is an interesting model with a slightly different aesthetic to the usual Khorne models, and perhaps closer really to the unusual Aztec-inspired Underworlds warband we saw recently, who also included a definitely not a wizard of Khorne. And for those who aren't super familiar with Khorne, Khorne hates magic users, which is why these almost magic users that keep on turning up for Khorne at the moment are an interesting development. So this ritualist features a slightly more lithe female form, scratching the runes into the stone there, and producing an interesting new silhouette for a Khornate force. We are told once per battle, the Realmgore Ritualist, definitely not a wizard, can carve blazing runes into the terrain, causing scalding realm blood to erupt as the land itself contorts in agony. This cursed blood rain drives bloodbound units within 8 inches into an incandescent frenzy, which results in you adding 1 to hit rolls for attacks made by melee weapons when they're within 8 inches of the terrain feature the Ritualist has scratched up. Of course, alongside this, we are getting a brand new battle tome with glorious new bloody artwork and a reassurance that the book is full of prayers, which are definitely not even remotely spells. As for Slaanesh, this comes alongside a Vanguard box for Blades of Khorne, and this congregation of carnage contains 10 Blood Reavers, 10 Blood Warriors, 3 Mighty Skull Crushers, and a sermon-spitting Slaughter Priest, who's not a wizard. And as a quick bonus 40k segment, we did also see the Morkiest of Orcs, Boss Snickrot, who solved this rumour engine here. And I bloody love the fact that he's sort of got arm braces made from dog tags of his enemies. And we've got a revamped commander file site for the Tau, sporting a solved rumor engine on the base of these strange corally tree type things. So thank you for watching. If you're interested in watching more, check out here for a new lizard for the Seraphon, here for what I think is coming next for the Warcry, and here for something that YouTube reckons you might like or something. I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's random. Cheers for watching. Boop.